Hi, Soul Tribe. This one may be a bit of a shorter one just because I am about to go to the States. So, tonight we're going to be talking about charging up your magic and why pre work is essential. So, this is a fun one. And I want you to think about, as we talk about the different topics tonight, different ways that you could maybe charge up your magic or give an energy boost to your ritual. So, thank you for joining us. And Tim, I see that you're going to catch on the replay. You must be at work. And please do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys that I have the Aura course out now. So if you head on over to masonjupiter.com, you'll see there's just a few days left in this week to register. So when you register, it drops the price from 333 down to, I think it was 166.50. So if you come in here, you'll see all of the information we have on Mason Jupiter and learning how to see auras. You'll also see that you get 15 videos, you get 4 meditations, and you also get 3 bonus lives. So if you guys can join ASAP, it means that you'll be able to catch us for the live to ask your questions. So that'll be happening, I think it's November 21st in the evening. Here we go, it's down the bottom. So yeah, please make sure to sign up. Only a few days left. I don't want you guys to miss out on such a great deal being half price. So I really take you through the anatomy and physiology of why we can see energy and auras and how everyone can do it. And I take you through something that I've never seen in a course with learning how to, I guess, activate auric vision. And it is hard to find courses out there too. So one thing that I've done that really sets mine apart and is different is that I'm a natural clairvoyant. So I'm teaching you skills and different tools and techniques that I really notice make a difference. And I'm also giving you my explanation of what spirit translates to me, as well as taking you through numerous clearings to help clear any energy blocks that you might have that could be preventing you from actually seeing auras. So yeah, come in here and register. And also a reminder, while I'm gone, you'll still be able to order Soul Alchemy Potions. So the one that I'm drinking today is this one, which is my Vision Quest. And with this one, I just thought it's a really great way to work to charge the energy up to get a bit of a vision on what it is that we're creating mystically and magically. So you'll see here the butterfly pea. Secret ingredient to turn this into violet is just a couple of drops of lemon juice, maybe 1 or 2, and it will turn into a violety indigo color from the blue. So really fun one for kids before bedtime. And I also had something to show you in a little minute. I'm going to hold off though. So let us start talking about how to charge up your magic and why pre-work is essential. So please hit the thumbs up if you are here, so it helps push out the algorithm, and drop a little comment if you are into rituals and doing magical intention work. So let me just bring this screen down. So the first thing that I want to talk about is meditation. So meditation is a really great way to get your mind clear, to get that clarity, but also to bring your brain into more of like a theta brainwave. So when we put our brains into theta or become even into a deeper state, we're really more centered in our energy, which means that if we're putting our intention or we're working with candle work or we're working with a potion, we're able to really charge and infuse that vision so much clearer with so much more clarity and a lot more strength. So this is really about calling as much energy in as we can in order to push that into our ritual, push that into our magic, which helps to send that out and vibrate it into the quantum. So you can work with crystals and charging crystals. You can hold crystals. I quite often, when I'm wanting to feel like centered and calm, or if I'm doing an interview or things like that, we'll actually hold this beautiful crystal collar. So it's a like real stabilizing, nourishing one to help keep me centered. So this is another way I can sort of work with a little bit of magic with the crystals while I'm doing something else. So no one has to know that you're actually doing an anchoring ritual or magic. Hey, Brett Marie, lovely to see you here too. So the other thing, and I was just saying, if you're just joining us now, that this will be a quicker show today, just because I do have a lot on with traveling to the States. Another way is sound vibrations. So I love to incorporate sound with dance. So I will actually show you some of my pre-charge work. Let me just pop up another screen share and you will see. I'll just get the music going for this too. Okay. So this one is, hey Ken, hey Judy, lovely to see you guys here. And so nice to hear that you hold crystals as well. It's a lovely anchor and it helps boost. So it really is about combining the rituals that feel good for you. So this one I'm about to show is a little bit of, I think it was actually a full moon that I was doing a belly dance, building energy to work some magic and to work with manifesting an intention. So let me play this. Hopefully it sounds working. One second, guys. So I find building dance one of the, or building that energy, that Kundalini, Shakti energy, is one of the best ways to not only invigorate your cells, it boosts your dopamine, it boosts your serotonin. Boosts is not a word, it's to wake me up a little here. But yeah, you can see also, learning to see auras, you can see the energy that is responding to the increase compared to if it wasn't that. Thank you, Christine. You're so sweet. So this is a while ago. This is, I think, 2019. But it is something that I would love to start to do a little bit more of. Here is another one. Let me pop the sound on. So you can see different music has a totally different vibe. So think about the music that you want to use to do with like your intention or to do with what it is that you're working with. So this might be like a nice song if I'm working with love hunting or love spells or things of this sort of nature, or working with like self-nourishment. So it really just depends on what it is that you're building. Let me know if you guys also work with dance to sort of get that pre-charged energy. So I do like music that's like undulating and kind of building in movement. And again, we're moving muscles, we're getting energy through the nervous system, through the body as we're doing this, which is going to really increase your vibration, really increase your chi. You can also do Tai Chi. I know we have some people that are fans. Tim, I know you're one, fans of martial arts and things. So you can build it through this way as well. And there is one more, which was a different kind of song. Let me just find one. Yeah, it really depends on like what it is to build. Let me just fast forward this. But you can see like the energy is really starting to build with movement. I'm so glad to hear you love belly dance as well. Yeah, it's so much fun. If you put a little head scarf on, it also helps to like focus your energy, your intention. And as women, especially, we hold so much. Not quite Shakira, but thank you. No, this is fun. And you can see here that we're doing movements that we don't usually do. So it really is building that chi kundalini energy. So let me stop sharing that. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate what I do, what I really love in terms of doing that before I work with magic. So again, we mentioned crystals, we mentioned sound. You can also do crystal singing bowls as well. They're really beautiful. You can do chanting, you can do mantras. You can also work with mala beads, which I'm going to be doing a show on mala beads and working with that for intention and magic work and affirmations when I get back from the States. I will try and film and put up a few spontaneous videos while I'm away. So have a look out for that because I am going to some incredible places. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's so much fun. I definitely recommend it if you guys have not done it. And there is men that dance with the sword, so it's not just for girls. So the other one too is going out into the elements, going out into nature, forest bathing or charging up in the sun is another beautiful way. Also, I've talked before about working with white powder gold or working with ormus another, working with things that give you a different kind of light body charge. Working with color is another way that you can charge. Breath work. So really working with like, I know I've talked about this before, but for those of you that might not have seen it, so doing box breathing. So holding, like breathing in to the count of 4, then you hold for 4, breathing out for 4, and then hold for 4 and repeat. And if you're doing that in a cycle of about 4 times, you're going to change your brainwave state too. Because remember, a lot of this is about quietening the monkey mind, quietening the logic, quietening that left hand side of our brains. So with this, we want to really open up to the creative. So things like dance, things like working with crystals, meditation, breath work are really like activating and invoking this right hand side of us. Oh, hey, Amy Rose, lovely to see you here too. So, working with that, ritual bathing. So, this is one that I do love to do when I have a really nice bath. So, I will put magnesium in there, and I just saw 11:11 on my clock. Um, Oh, thank you for letting me know, Ken. I will go and check. I'm not sure if I actually have anything left at this stage, because I was thinking I could do this morning, but I've had, yeah, must have missed a message. Thank you for letting me know. I'll get back to you guys soon. So yeah, anyway, with working with like magic rituals with your baths and things, which is actually how this the whole potion company got started. So working with any of the potions that we've got here, depending on what it is that you're wanting to manifest, you can actually like drink your potion while you're in the bath, as well as putting sprinkles of that. So I like to put bath salts as well as a bit of the potion into the bath. So I'm bathing in it, I'm drinking it in. That vibration, that frequency is all around me. If you are doing magic ritual bathing as well, you want to be in your bath for at least 20 minutes. So you could put essential oils into, or make up a really nice oil blend that'll go with vibrational alignment with your magic intention work. Essentially, there is an old practice too of bathing and then dressing in white. So it's really to symbolically represent purity and to represent that you're in this cleanse kind of mindset. Oh, that's so funny, Debs. So yeah, so I do love magic ritual bathing. So quite often, if I'm going to set the whole ritual up together to kind of pre-charge, I'll start with the bathing, with the meditation in the bath, listening to music that's sort of getting my brain in that intention, in that focus. I might then dress and hop out and dance to keep building that magic. So the idea is you don't really want to work with magic if you're in this like solemn kind of mood, or you're in this like state of lack. You need some energy to put in, to infuse, and to give to your ritual. So really building it through music, even if it's songs that like have lyrics that resonate with what it is that you're working with. You don't want to be listening to sad songs with negative programming or negative connotations or stories that go to them. There's a cockatoo just popped his crest up. He's just joined us. So yeah, I do love things like Moonlight Scorpio. I've talked about her music before. Kristen Teebs, there's another one. They always have positive affirmations in there, and they're always working on building as well. Oh, this is so funny. So Debs is saying, was just setting the alarm and you popped up at 11:11. Could have missed this and adore you. You're so sweet. Thank you, beautiful. So yeah, I'm on at a different time, just so I can fit everything in before I go away. I wanted to give you one last show. So the other thing too, you can work with practicing with energy building. So working with focusing your intention and feeling that magnetic charge before your hands. So this is another way that we can also do pre-work. So say if you didn't really have much time, you could rub your hands together. If you didn't have time to do it, a bit of a dance and build some energy, you might want to just build some charge in your hands and put that into your potion. So that is a really great way to infuse or to do a tiny little bit of pre-work to send that magic into your potion. So let me see what else I've written here. So yeah, directing it also towards your intention or holding the intention of it already being done. So how we've talked about with Greg Braden, talking about the story of his Native American friend doing the rain dance or standing in the stone circle, visualizing rain coming in and smelling it. It'd be the same when you're working with doing that charge up, putting your intention into your potion. Another way that you can do it, and I saw Tim do this through the week, is creating a sigil. Oh, and also I'm loving your comments about people that are starting to see auras and starting to see glows with doing my course. So that has been really, really exciting. I'm just working out a way how I can sort of share or post testimony or comment, but I'm just screenshotting them at the moment. So thank you to everyone who is leaving comments in the course. It's so lovely to read them. So the other thing is creating a sigil. So we did do that in another one of the episodes. I can't remember what one it was, but essentially you can create a magical symbol, or you can get different rune symbols and join them together. Say you're wanting like abundance and you're also wanting protection, or you're wanting love and wanting protection. You can join these things together. Oh, that's interesting. So Christian is saying, I really felt the hand magic during the ayahuasca trip. Yeah, isn't it interesting? Things feel so different. And I wonder if you also had that magical vibrational sound that kind of ripples through you. It really does open you up to like a multi-sensory experience. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you're enjoying the course. And I'm sure Tim wouldn't mind me sharing, but he's actually been seeing auras and glows around his gorgeous dog Roscoe. So I just want to remind you, if you don't have a partner to practice with, you can actually you can practice with your pets, which is such a beautiful thing. Oh, that's so lovely to hear, Ken. I'm so happy that you're enjoying the course too. And yeah, definitely, you tend to see more energy portals with ayahuasca, and also the more that you attune to seeing auras, the more that you can see it without tools like ayahuasca and that as well. So I'm excited to hear how this is amplified with you doing both those things, Christian. And I can see Britt Marie saying all music will be played at 432 hertz in the near future. And there's a lot of great artists that are starting to record and put their music up at 432 hertz and record. So we are living in beautiful, abundant times in some ways. So yeah, ritual bathing, creating a sensual nature connection. So definitely spending time outdoors, even just willfully connecting like your heart, your mind, your consciousness to Gaia, opening up for that beautiful energy exchange. And this, especially if you're in a climate where you have a little bit of sun, this also, I imagine sometimes like drinking the sun in through not just my aura, my energy field, but through all my little acupuncture points. And I feel this gorgeous activation and exchange. So this is another way that you can work with work with charging up your aura, affirmations, and mantras. So we will be going more into that with mala beads over, gosh, it'll be like the end of November, I think now, when I get back. But I can't wait to share that show with you. It's an exciting show. I'm also going to be teaching you how to actually make your mala bead necklaces. So there is a couple of little trips in that tips, but because I've been making jewelry for a long time, I'm going to show you some things that will get you the best results, because it is a tricky little tip to put a tassel on the end. So I'll teach you how to make your own tassels and everything that goes with it. So over this month while I'm gone, if you guys do want to shop for beads, I highly recommend getting onto Etsy or getting onto eBay. So you might want to find, let me just grab this because I want to make sure you're pre-prepared. I'll just get this to show you. So this, well, let me show you this. I've got two of them here. So what I want you guys to get while I'm away so that you're ready to make your mala beads. This is a beautiful one that I've just finished. So I made this one last night, and you can see here that we have this little center bead. You don't have to have these, but these are one that has 3 holes in it. And I've just made a tassel from some cotton, which I just have to trim. I haven't done that yet. And you can see here, it's got orange carnelian, um, And we've got our rutilated quartz that also is with this one. And you can just use a little finding at the top. See how I've also added a little decorative bead too. So do have a look on Etsy, have a look on eBay. And this is what one is looking like partway through. So this one's going to have a blue tassel. You can see these are the threads that you want to get. So just from your craft store, or if you get these on eBay, usually you can get silk, you can get cotton. You also want to get this, which is called tiger tail. And remember to get your little silver findings to go with it. You don't have to use silver, you can use gold, but I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that so that we all have our little tools and things. You also want to get some little wire snippers, and you can usually find them in the craft store. They'll usually have like a 3-pack of jewelry tools. The other thing that you want is just like a little pinch nose, I guess, I don't know what you call them. It's a handle that pinches things together, like little pliers, but the ones that apply pressure. And you'll just need a little crimp. So I don't think you'll be able to see the crimp that I've got on here. Where is it? There's just this tiny little silver thing that I've half hidden inside. So you just will also need some crimp. So tiger tail, some little crimping pliers. So you can use pointer nose ones. Lobster clasp. Yes, that is also, that's what you'll need. What Ken is saying, a lobster clasp. So anyway, have a look for authentic beads. I prefer ones that are not dyed. So if you can get pure crystal beads, have a look for the reviews. Etsy and eBay are probably the cheapest. I do also go into wholesalers. So if you have a wholesale account or you have a jewelry or beading store, have a look at what they've got. These make beautiful presents. So I do sometimes make these for presents for loved ones and best friends and infuse energy into them. So that's going to be a really good one coming up. But yeah, back to our topic tonight around pre-charging and things like that. And also, I did want to mention that because I do sort of put energy and flow things in when I'm making things like that as well. So let me just see. Oh, thank you. And yeah, how amazing is it? Like with the church bells too. Okay, so working with affirmations and mantras. So I like to go and write a list of them down. And just as we did for our 16-hour manifestation with the robotic affirmation, sometimes like writing them over and over can also be a good way to build energy before you do your ritual. So it's sort of putting you into this mindset where you've got this affirmation or mantra flowing to you. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I know this was a really quick show tonight. I'm going to pull some cards as well. Thank you. So affirmations and mantras. So we just talked about that briefly. Let me see. Let me know if there's any other way that you guys also work with pre-charging your magic, or if there's anything that you do that you like to infuse. I like to light candles. I like to have aromatherapy oils burning in the background. Let's have a look. Any advice that we can get from Spirit around pre-charging with our magic rituals? And I just had this card, the Knight of Cups, fall out. So we see here with the Knight of Cups, he comes from this peacock realm and he delivers this beautiful Cancerian cup energy. So there's no reason that we can't also ask Spirit to help with our manifestation ritual, or asking for whether it's angels that love us unconditionally or spirit guides that love us unconditionally to come and help. Great tip. Burning Palo Santo is another good way. So this is really interesting, the cards that we've got so far. Let me just pull one more, and I've just been told to flip them straight out. This is a really interesting thing. So our team, our spirit guides, actually really want, thank you, really want to help us with this manifestation and with our rituals. So we've got Ace of Disc. So it's just helping to like really ground the magic. And Ace of Disc, Spirit will actually give us like little insight. So whether it's picking the beads that you need in order to make your mala, maybe asking before you're shopping, and think about also if there's a potion that you use, what crystals would go with that? what kind of affirmation or things is it that you're wanting to work with. So for different people, I'll use different stones. So with rutilated quartz, like I've got in this one, this is really, about protection. It's also about bringing a bit of an energy charge and a little bit of fire as well. So it just depends on what you want to do. The other day, I made someone a beautiful abundance one. So I made it with yellow jade. And then I also put little white and black howlite stones, which are for protection. And then I put a little yellow tassel on there, or actually it was a white tassel and a little star, which is like putting a little bit of myself into the piece for protection. But yeah, what we have after the Ace of Disc is the Princess. So really, really interesting that we have yeah, the prince and the princess come up with this. So what we're also seeing is this is going to enable you to receive messages when we tap into working with spirit from this. So see how she's got all these little tools. She's got the flower, she's got the wisdom with the turtle in it, the shell, the fish going with the flow. And this is about bringing down these crystalline ideas and making them concrete. So spirit's going to give us more of an indication on how we can integrate both worlds. And then the shaman card. So the man who flies between both worlds, the Prince of Cups, we see again the Blue Lotus medicine. So definitely working with, things like Vision Quest to help us tap in to our intuition before doing some of the magic work, or even if you're using that while you're in your potion bath, could be another good way. Let's get some clarifiers from the Mythios Tarot, one of my other favorite decks. I love this one. And we have Ace of Coins and Two of Cups. So Spirit is like, please include us in your manifestation rituals. Ace of Coins, they're going to try and like connect and bring through more energy and love. They want to work with us. So this is not that we have to do it by ourselves. We don't have to be in a Five of Wands where we're sort of like spiritually between a stuck place. They really want to help us to mix it up and to shift things. They are more sort of like hiding in the invisible side of things. They will also give you more indication and information on how to purge negative or what's the word? Negative self-beliefs and concepts as well. So spirit is giving us a big indicator to look into how we could be tripping ourselves up or holding ourselves back. They're going to show us how to get more in alignment. So who else like asked for spirit guides to come in and help? Let me just see what you guys are. Oh, and Britt Marie, after making my magical jar about abundance, I have more luck. That's so interesting. I saw a beautiful positive shift. I made 3 jars. So there's definitely been an element of protection. What else? I made an abundance one. That I've definitely noticed, and I made a love one. And so there's just a deeper connection that I've noticed come up in not just like my beautiful relationship, but also like other people that are special in my life as well. So that one I will go in and shake up. I don't notice a direct result after activating the energy. It just seems to come online a lot more. So it's really, really such a beautiful thing. So let me know if you guys have any questions. That seems to be spirit giving us a little bit more info. Oh, and I do have this, which is called Fiery Wall of Protection Conjure Oil. So things like this are really important to use with doing magic. So making sure even before we're working with intentions that we're doing our protection. Hey, Selena, so lovely to see you here. It's so lovely to make new connections. Yeah, so Fiery Wall of Protection is a really good one. You can pop it even in your shoes to protect you throughout the day. And I'm mentioning that because there is an elevated element of the unusual or strange things happening at the moment. And so good to see Jody also ask for guides help every day. And your mum always sends a message. That's so lovely, isn't it? So let me see if there was any questions just before I go. Otherwise, I will see you. I'm going to put up a galactic show. So that still will be available for you guys to watch on Friday night. I'm probably going to be in the plane or just landing at that time. And yeah, definitely. This all feels like when Neo was being programmed to learn new things. Definitely. I love that. I love how we can incorporate, movies and things like that into our understanding. Oh, yes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So let me just bring up my little page again because we only have a few days left for, sorry guys, I just have to close this off. Okay, so please make sure to sign up for How to Read Auras. I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity for such a good sale because we only do the half price sales usually at launch, and sometimes like there'll be a rare moment when we'll do half price again. So please use Aura 50 to take advantage. For those of you that like to read more like I do, there's all the information on masonjupiter.academy. You'll find that on masonjupiter.com as well. And yeah, I will be posting some photos. I'm going to be going to Sedona, Arizona, to Mexico, Florida. Thank you, Can. Sending love to you and Kyla. So anyway, I will see you guys really soon. Thank you for watching and let me know how your pre-work goes for charging magic. Bye.